Welcome to the MP1 digital platform, a comprehensive platform designed to bring innovative efficiency and simplicity to financial and agency operations. Whether you are managing customers, monitoring branches, or handling transactions, MP1 Digital puts all the tools you need in one smart place, secure system. First, let's take a look at the MP1 Digital interface and explore what it means to stand out. When you go into the platform, you have the home section. The home page serves as your central control panel. Here, you can instantly view today's deposits, agents' commissions, and active summaries, including the number of children, youths, or other client categories being served. It gives you a clear picture of your daily performance and business growth at a glance. You can see there's also a graph where you monitor the transaction analysis to see if your transaction, or which is your deposit to withdrawal ratio, is high or is low. You can also scroll downwards and you see the recent transaction. Moving further into the all branches section. The all branches section is a tab that connects every branch under a unified network. From this page, administrators can oversee transactions, evaluate performances, and compare productivity across different locations. It's an easy way to keep operations consistent and transparent across the entire transactions. So you can always click on add new to add a new branch by selecting it, the branch name, the contact email, the contact phone, the branch address, the branch manager, and the description, and then you click on save. By clicking on action, you can also view, edit, or delete a particular branch from the organization. Next up, we have customers. In the customers tab, we have the open personal accounts, the open group account, all customers, all group accounts, digital customers, updated customers, import customers, and pending accounts. So the customers section is where clients management becomes effortless. Every customer information, personal details, loan history, and transaction record is safely stored and instantly accessible. This ensures quick support and efficient service delivery, improving the customer experience every step of the way. So you can click on the All Customers tab to see every single customer that is associated to the organization. We also have the digital customers, we have updated customers. You can also click on Import Customers to import a whole bunch of customers from another organization, but the file must be saved in an XLSX format. Next up, we have pending accounts. The pending accounts are accounts that are yet to be approved by the organization on a new customer. You can also click on the open personal account for a customer and then fill out the form by adding the customer details, the branch, and then you can also add the customer passport picture, the ID cards, the staff CRO name. By clicking on submit, you open a new personal account for a customer, or you can do the same thing for a group. You can add a new account for a group like a Susu group. Next, we have the transactions tab. In transactions, every financial activity is recorded in real time, from deposit to withdrawals to transfers and adjustments. This section helps you track and verify all movements within your system with complete accuracy. You can click on make deposit to make a deposit for a particular customer. By clicking on the customer name, you can see every information about the customer and see how many deposits he has made, the total debit he has made, the total loan requested, the total investment debit, total transfer sets, and so on and so forth. By clicking on the amount you want to deposit, and then you can set the transaction status and also the description, and clicking on submit transaction is going to update here. Same thing goes for the make withdrawals. The make withdrawals tab is just a way of withdrawing money from a particular customer's account when they hit you up that they want to withdraw money. So now you have the make mobilization. The make mobilization is basically the same thing, and then you can go on to the group transaction and then the approved mobilization from when a customer wants to make a mobilization request, and then a deposit request, and then we have the withdrawal request, and then make transaction. Everything just goes hand in hand and it's easy to use. You just have to go on it, click on the customer name, and then everything about the customer is going to pop up. You click on their account, type in the amount, and type in what they want to do, either a deposit or a withdrawal, and then set the transaction status, type in the description, submit transaction, and voila, everything is easy. Just 5 seconds to assist the customer in making a deposit, a withdrawal, mobilization, a group transaction, and then account to account transfer, a deposit request, withdrawal request, and so on and so forth. Everything under 30 seconds. Next up, we have mobile money. The mobile money feature bridges the gap between digital finance and traditional banking. It allows agents and customers to perform deposits, withdrawals, and balance check directly through their mobile wallet, making financial services more accessible and convenient. So here you can see the mobile money dashboard. For instance, today you can see today's cash out and commissions, the total deposits or sending, the total cash out and charges today, the total capital and charges, the total e-vault and cash at hand, my e-vault and cash at hand, and today's deposit. You can also click on make mobile money to make a particular kind of mobile money. Like you see, you can either cash out, or you can buy airtime, or you can buy prepaid, or you can send money, or you can deposit money. Type in the amount, select the network, type in the mobile number, and voila. You also have a commission based where you can automatically calculate the amount of commission that you get from a particular transaction. So you see, if you deposit 300, your commission is 3 cedis. If you deposit 500, commission is 5 cedis, and so on and so forth. Next up, we have the Momo history, where you can see every single details about the mobile money. You can see the MTN inflow, MTN outflow, Airtel Tigo inflow, Airtel Tigo outflow, Telcel cash inflow, outflow, the total deposit, the total withdrawal, total transfer, commission, the cash plus e-cash commission, and then all in all, you have the shortcut again to make mobile money. And then lastly, you can click on the credit Momo vault to credit the Momo vault, in which you are going to be using to make your mobile money transaction. Next up, we have the internal and external agency. The internal agency module supports in-house agents, allowing them to perform operations directly under the institution's network. So you can add an agent by clicking on the add agent. You select the agent's name, the login email, you can confirm password, phone number, and so on and so forth. By clicking on all agents, you can see every agent that is under the organization. Top up agent vault. By selecting this, which is self-explanatory, you can add money to a particular agent's vault if the agent is running low on money. And then you can also see the agent's vault report, which is used to monitor every single agent's performance. Then the external agency banking is basically the same thing. You can see the agency dashboard, the agency banking. You can see their deposits, the withdrawals, the commission. You can also click on new transaction to add a new transaction, and then you can click on the agency vault to view the agency vault and how much is left. And also you can add funds to the agency. Next, you have internal assurance. The internal insurance is also the same thing, which is by clicking on this, you can see the insurance dashboard. You can see the policies you created, the total premium, the collected amounts, the active insurances, the pending insurances, and so on and so forth. By clicking on all insurance, you can see every single insurance policies you have tailored to the company. You can also click on new policy to add a new insurance policy to the staff of the organization. Clicking on add new insurance again, and then insurance products, you can see you have kiddie insurance, you have life insurance. You can click on add to add a new type of insurance, like car insurance for instance. You can also delete existing insurances if your organization no longer offers them. And then insurance payment, when you click on it, you can search by a member or policy ID through a particular date and filter to see if the particular member is keeping up with their insurance payment. And then insurance collection, you can see and filter if the particular member has been has paid his insurance and then you collected it. You're going to see that particular transaction here. And then same goes for external insurance. Next, we have customer service. The customer service tab streamlines communication with students and clients. It helps you support your team, log complaints, record responses, and track resolutions, ensuring that no customer concern goes unnoticed or unresolved. You can add a customer account update by selecting the customer name, and then you type in the old name and then you type in the new name. This is when a customer wants to change an information that they have. Maybe they want to change their address, or they want to change their name, or they want to change their region, or they want to change any particular thing about them. You can update the customer's information and then add new service. Maybe you want to add a new service for a customer. You come here and then you can select any type of thing you want to do. For example, you can see maybe the customer wants to inquire about funds transfer. You just type in the customer name, the phone number, and then the reason why the customer is seeing you, and then the description, and then you can approve it. You understand? So next up, we have the buy passbook. That is, if a particular staff wants to buy a passbook, you just click on the buy passbook, click on the staff, select the staff name, the total cards taken, the price per card is a fixed rate, the payment status. You can set if the payment status is paid, unpaid, or part payment. Next, you have the manage passbook list. This is the list of staff members that have bought the passbook. For example, you see John Adwin has taken 100 passbook and he bought all of them. The selling price is 10 cedis, and you can see the quantity sold is 0. The passbook remaining is 140. Francis Frimpong took the selling passbook. The buying price is 5 cedis, the amount paid is 0 cedis, and then the selling price is 10 cedis. So buy passbook, when you go back to buy passbook, you see Patrick Lanzo, let's say total amount taken is 10, and then the payment status is paid, and then you click on save. When you go on save and then you go to manage passbook lists, you see everything is recorded here. Everything from what you did is recorded here. Going next into the all staff call cover tab. With the all staff call over section, internal coordination becomes easier. Supervisors can assign tasks, track team activities, and ensure accountability, creating a more connected and efficient workforce. So you can click on the all staff votes result to view all the votes results from every single staff, either by the year or by the month. For example, we can do from December to November. Where you click on get, you see all the staff activity reports in relation to vote for that particular duration. And then you can see you can add a new teller book record, or add a teller cash budget, add staff daily results. You can also add manager cash budget, add overage or shortage, teller cash budget lists. By clicking on this, you can see the teller cash, the budget list. By clicking on manager cash budget list, you can see the manager callover report. Anything you add from the all staff votes results or from the teller book record, the teller cash budget, the staff daily results, and the manager cash budget. You can find them over here in the other tabs. A system login history, finally, it gives you a history of every single staff member that has logged into the system over time. Next up, we have the bulk SMS tab. Bulk SMS provides instant communication with clients and staff. You can send updates, reminders, and announcements to hundreds of recipients at once. This is a powerful tool for keeping everyone updated. By clicking on SMS dashboard, you can see how many messages you've sent, delivered, how many are pending, and how many has been cancelled. Next, you can click on the send SMS tab to quickly send SMS to every single phone number. For example, you can either manually type in all the phone numbers you want to send the messages to, or browse and import all the phone numbers. Type the messages here, click on send bulk message, and you're done instantly. And then birthdays, you can also click on birthdays to see if any of your members have a birthday today, which is easy and fun for you to just remind your customers and then text them wishing them a happy birthday, and so on and so forth. Next, we have account. The account module gives access to detailed financial statements, balance reports, and expense summaries. It also ensures all records are accurate, transparent, and easy to review, making financial oversight simple and reliable. First, we have the all accounts, the account types, the active accounts, the accounts with balance, the dormant accounts. You can disable accounts, the zero balance accounts, the fraud accounts, and the interest calculator. The all account tab just shows you a list of all the accounts that is tailored to your organization. By clicking on add new, you can add a new account to the organization. Next, we have the account types, where you can see if it's a savings account, the daily Susu account. By clicking on add new, you can also add a new kind of account. Next up, the active account shows you all the accounts that are actively saving or functioning within the organization. We have the account with balance, which basically shows you all the accounts that doesn't have a balance of 0 CDs. We have the dormant account, which are the accounts that have not been used in a while. Then you have the disable account, which you can just click on disable an account, and then you select the member you want to disable his or her account, and then you click on disable selected account. And then next up, we have the zero balance account, which is all the accounts in the organization that have 0 balance. And then we have the fraud account, which is the members without savings account number. And then next we have the interest calculator, where you can select a type of account, the start date, the end date, the interest posting date, and then you see the interest rate. Next up, we have other services. Finally, the other services, which is like the ECG bill. You can pay your bills, you can buy airtime, you can Momo pay. By clicking on ECG bill, it's going to redirect you to the ECG website. Or the pay bills, it's going to show you how to pay your bills. And then the buy airtime, you can easily just buy airtime from Momo. And then you also have Momo Pay, which is basically Momo Pay. And then you have the vault info, which is you can see the vault balance by selecting the amount you want to transfer. You can transfer 4,500 from John admin vault account to a demo staff account. By clicking on transfer vault funds, you can transfer vault funds from one particular staff member to another particular staff member. And then you have the transfer history, which basically shows you how much money you've sent from one particular account to another account. And then you have the transaction history, which basically shows you the same thing. Now we have bank summary. You can click on add bank account to add a new bank account to the organization. By clicking on the add new, you enter the bank name, the account number, and then the account name. create by clicking on create account. You can add a new bank account to the organization. And then next up, we have the cash to bank, which is basically a method of sending money from a person or customer to a bank account. Next, we have the cash from bank, which is a way of withdrawing money from your bank account, or you can use a check, etc. And then leave management. This is where you monitor every single staff member that wants to apply for a leave. So by clicking on the all leave request, you can see every single staff member that has applied for a leave. And then when you click on my leave, you can click on the request leave. When you click on request leave, and then you see the select the start dates, the end dates, the leave type. We have so many options, and then the reason why you want to leave. By clicking on submit leave request, you can apply for a leave in the company. Then when you go on assign leave, you can assign leave to a particular staff by selecting the staff name, the start dates, the end dates, the leave type, and then the reason. By clicking on assign leave, that particular staff is going to be granted leave. Then you have the expense account, and the expense section just gives you a total breakdown of all the expenses made by the organization. By clicking on add new, you can make a new expense, and selecting the expense category, maybe a maintenance fee, rent, meeting dues, salary, stationery, and so on and so forth. Clicking on submit is going to add a new kind of expense to the organization. When you go in the expense categories, you can see every single expense that has been added to the company, which is like the rent, the SNIT, the stationery, like I said earlier. When you click on make expense and you click on add new expense, click on the money you want, click on the reference and the notes. By clicking on submit, you see there's insufficient commission balance, but if there was sufficient commission balance and you click on and you fill in this information and click on submit, the expense would appear here. Next off, you have statement of account, where you can add new assets. You can view your assets that you have in the organization. You can also view your equity and also your balance sheets. By clicking on your balance sheet, you can see the assets you have, which is your fixed assets and your vault balance. You can also see your current assets, your liabilities, your equity, your financial summary. It shows your total assets, your total liability, and your total equity, and so on and so forth. Next up, we have the transaction methods. The transaction method, we have the automatic method. The automatic method is stuff like MP1 Pay, Paystack, Flutterwave, PayPal, Stripe, blockchain, and so on and so forth. And then we have the manual hand-to-hand deposit, which is like the bank transfer or the online deposits method. You can always click on add new to add a new deposit method. And then you have the manual withdrawal, which is still the Momo withdrawal or the bank withdrawal. Then you have the staff management section, where you can list all staff to view every single staff in your organization. You can see the staff listing. You can also click on attendance to check in as a particular staff. Maybe a staff doesn't, by coming here, you can monitor if a staff doesn't usually frequent work or he goes to work frequently. You can also click on staff roles. You can also click on staff roles to assign roles to different staff, or you can also go to payslip to view all the payslip from like that is tailored to all your staff. By generating a new payslip, you can see generate the payslip. You can select the staff you want to generate the payslip for, all the earnings, all the deduction, and generate the payslip. Going back into the staff roles tab, you can always select, maybe add a new role. For mobile banker mobilizes from field, you can edit this, you can view this, or you can delete this role if you don't have that role in your organization anymore. By clicking on add new, you can also add a new role to the organization. Then you have the languages tab where you can add a new language and see all the languages. Next, you have the all reports where you can see the account balance. When you type in the account number of that particular customer, you get the account balance of that particular customer. They have the account statement. If you type in the account number and the date the customer wants to see the statement for, when you type it in, it's going to show you the account statement for that particular person. The assets report gives you the company assets report for a particular period of time. The agency vault report shows you the agency vault or cash adjustment report for a particular set period of time. The bank summary report, the customer report, the customer service report. The dormant account shows you the same thing. And then you have the leave report, internal agency report, external insurance report, the group account statement, and so on and so forth. You also find the top 50 customers, the lowest 50 customers, the transaction report, and the transfer report. Then you have the trash can where you can find the deleted customers, the deleted transaction, the edited customers, the edited transaction. So the MP1 is more than just a platform. It's a heartbeat of modern financial management where customer service and agency banking, from insurance to mobile money, everything works together seamlessly to keep your institution connected and efficient. With real-time data, powerful automation, and intuitive interface, MP1 Digital empowers organizations to serve better, grow faster, and operate smarter. Join the MP1 Digital platform today. MP1 Digital, smart, secure, and seamless. Thank you.